I finally put the remote on the trailer. You guys, don't let me forget to tell you the story about there. It's absolutely hilarious. Hey, welcome back. I am Tony, and we've got a job today. This is Tony's Tractor Adventure. As always, guys, I can't talk, you know that. But we've got a job today, and let me show you my setup. This is the first time we're gonna go out on a job with this setup. It's freaking hot, but that's Tennessee weather for you, and the humidity's brutal. So you don't wanna hear about that. You don't hear about my whining. What we got going on here is we got the 5520. It's all chained down. Got the 2510. This is the IronCraft 2510 Flexwing. See if you can see the model number over there. Made in the USA, made in Athens, Tennessee. If you guys hadn't seen the video, I went there and actually saw one of these being made. So now I have a remote control where I can raise the trailer up and down while I'm sitting in the tractor. And that's amazing for safety reasons. Otherwise, I'd have to drive the tractor up onto the trailer while it's lifted, lock the brakes down, hope they hold, and climb down the back of the trailer, come around and let it down with a remote, because it has a wire remote as well. Had this trailer for 3 years. I'm gonna tell you the story while we drive over to the job. You guys may wonder why the tractor's running. It's been sitting out in the sun all day, so I got it running, cool it off while I'm driving over here. I'm just gonna leave it on the trailer running. So let me tell you the story about the remote. So I bought this trailer at TPD Trailers just north of Murray, Kentucky, and the great guys up there did a great job for me. They've always stood by their word. Got nothing but good things to say about them, and they sold me the remote control with the trailer. So I have procrastinated about putting this remote control in for so long, because, you know, I'm like, I don't want to stop and wire this thing up. It's going to be a pain in the butt, like this butt splicers and all these things, solder it, whatever. Well, anyway, so I've had this trailer for 3 years. I'm not exact, 3 years I've had this trailer. And the other day, Tanya had a yard sale, and I really had to use the trailer. Most of the times, I would just wait for Tanya, and we would go together. We were retired, so we worked together all the time. And she would lower the trailer. I'd drive the tractor up on it, and she would lower the trailer. And we'd all chain it down and go on. Well, she couldn't go because she was doing a yard sale. I was like, you know, today's the day. 3 years later, I'm going to install the remote control. Guys, it was plug and play. It took me 8 minutes to install it. I'm not exaggerating that. It took me 8 minutes. It took me longer to take it out of the box than it did for me to install it. So yeah. It's a really nice neighborhood back here. Alright, so I put the spacer down. Pull right up here behind the camera. I'm probably gonna run in C. I don't know for sure. We'll see. We'll see what we run in if we run into C. How about that? Really watching the ground. The guy told me that the owner of this property told me that this was very wet. So we're gonna watch our wheels. We've had some really hot weather, no rain for 2 days. I'm hoping that it's evaporated some. I don't see a lot of wet on the tires right yet. All right, my wings are down. I went ahead and added some lift onto the mower. I don't want to cut too low. Again, this is not my property. Get the bucket out of the way. PTO is engaged, 2,500 RPMs. That puts us about dead center, about 2,600 RPM puts us dead center. Moderate speed. We'll go ahead and throw the cruise on. I have no idea how fast I'm going, but this grass is very, very thick. Okay, one more time. There was a dip back there that really caused that mower to not mow, and now I'm cutting, I believe, a little bit too. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit too low now. So we'll go ahead and raise it back up. And we'll put another spacer in. So I'm being very respectful of this mower, and I'm not getting behind it until the blades come to a stop. I have to come up here right to the back of it. Put a small spacer on it that will adjust it a little bit higher. Roughly, it's about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. We're off. Yeah, that looks about right there. A ton of rain, and this has caused us to not be able to mow. I should have mowed this two weeks ago. I really don't know how fast I'm going. There's no speedometer on these things. I could probably put my GPS on. Out this job at 47 hours, so probably after this job I'll change the oils, transmission, engine. I see a little bit of moisture here. The tires are a little damp, but I don't feel like I'm sinking in. See that haze? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Right at normal. We got some tree limbs down that I'm not willing to drive my tractor through, so I'm going to go around them. going much faster in my little field, but this is fully developed grass, and on top of that, it's 2 weeks overdue for this kind of mowing. It's almost, I mean, it's literally could be a couple more, 3 weeks. It could probably cut hay here. If they don't cut the hay, they just mow it. I'm just on cruise control, pull the tilt steering back towards me. Watch for baby fawn. The baby fawn just run out in front of me. Like what might be a really muddy place right here. All right, guys, we're gonna call it tonight. Tanya come over and had to fly the drone. Turns out I can't mow with a tractor and fly the drone at the same time. This is our first time really with this mower doing this much, and it's been a big learning experience. We also found that we run off into what looks like an old pond. I backed up, caught it just in time. Definitely wouldn't want to mow something for the first time at night. It probably has been filled in at one time or another, but it is literally water standing in it. We've had so much rain. This time of year, it should be completely dry, but hey, it is what it is. Appreciate you watching our channel. Hope you enjoy some of this footage, and God bless. Have a great day.